Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. What the topic of this week's video is, you ask? Well, wait, what? Wait, seriously, I don't have a topic? Shit. Okay, I apparently ran out of ideas, and I don't have any actual ideas for this video, really, so I guess I need to showcase a bunch of random stuff that's been happening recently in my life, I guess, like conventions, whatever the hell, you know, and just go from there, I guess. I don't know. But Lean uses it as a palate cleanser. Let's just do something random. Let's just go from there. Here we go. So far in 2025, I've attended 3 conventions, and I never really talked about it here. So here is everything I bought at those conventions. The first convention I attended was Florida Supercon in July. It was my first ever convention, and I loved it. There's so many cool artists and vendors there, and I went home with a bunch of cool stuff. To start off, we have these 2 Transformers prints. I follow these artists on Twitter and happened to find them at the con, and they were really cool prints. Such high quality too, and the colors just pop so well. I framed both of these and hung them on my wall. Love them. Next things we'll look at are the trinkets. Got this red Yoshi 3D prints, which kind of looks like a crochet in a way. Pretty cool. Let's look at this little copper golem as well. Technically it's a keychain, but I prefer to display it on my shelf. Now the real stars here, in my opinion, are these custom Lego figures. Now normally I stay away from unofficial Lego figures as they're usually kind of crappy looking, especially from like when I was into Lego back in the day. But in the last few years, Lego themselves has proven they don't really care anymore about what people actually want. And the figures at the con actually surprised me by how decent quality most of them were. The Superman figure is phenomenal. I'm just still shocked Lego hasn't even made him from the movie physically. He's in Fortnite. Like, come on, Lego. I also got Ultraman at the same stand as Superman. And they don't feel cheap at all, and it really feels like a high quality printing on these. It's amazing. Again, just proving that Lego has just become kind of cowardice in the last few years. And with them, I also got Yuji and Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen, one of my favorite animes. These 2 really surprised me. They look pretty good. Like, normally the faces look kind of like shit, but these 2 look pretty good. And they actually feel more like actual Lego. I'm not sure if it's actual ABS plastic, but it's pretty good. And the final 2 I got at this con were figures of Invincible and Gwenpool. These 2 were also really nice, and everyone's been wanting figures of them for the longest time. And these 2 are actually really nice as well. Kind of bummed Lego hasn't made any of these characters, but overall, these are great figures. And this is what got me back into buying these custom figures again. They're just really nice. And I set out to the next few conventions wanting to buy more. And oh boy, I did. A few weeks later, I attended Animate Orlando. The hall there was a bit smaller, but I had a lot more fun there. It was really nice. Among the arts, I got this cool Nejire print, which they actually framed at the con for me, which was really nice of them. And this hand-painted canvas of Sukuna doing the firebow fuga thing. I forgot what it's called. I only found 2 Lego figures that really interested me, as there's only 1 vendor there, unlike Supercon that had like 3 of them, I think. I got Optimus Prime and this Sinestro Core Superman, which pretty intrigued me, you know? I was more so looking for like any of the DC character in general, but I like this figure. It's not as high quality feeling as the other ones, but looks pretty nice at least, you know? Normally the giveaways the face printing, but pretty nice. I also found these cool little 3D printed trinkets. Super nice. I have Jeff the Landshark, a clownfish, this crab, and Perry the Platypus. Pretty nice finds. They now sit on top of my engine shed. And as for the artworks, I also hung them on my wall. Pretty fun. The most recent con I attended was Ocala Comic-Con. This is more of a condensed one, and there's a lot more Star Wars focused too. A lot of Star Wars stuff there. And there were so many Lego vendors there, which was amazing. I bought a whopping 10, count them, 10 Lego figures at this one convention. In order, they are Yor Forger from Spy Family, Enmu, the lower 1 demon from Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, Wednesday Addams with Thing on her head, Spider Noir, Tomoyoka from Demon Slayer, Nightwing, Red Robin, Red Hood, and Blue Beetle. I feel like the highest quality figure here is the Spider Noir. Like, it feels like they actually use like real Legos for this print. It's so nice. I'm just surprised Lego has only made proper figures of these, but They're nice. But overall, I love these figures. The next ones I want to find next one day are Frieren, Yuto Kotsu, Maharaga, and Sentry from Thunderbolts. Oh, and I also got this plushie of the goat Glep from Smiling Friends, and these two Cyberpunk Edgerunner art prints. Really love these. These artworks are also on my walls now. Keep in mind, for the longest time, these walls here were just completely void of anything, really. Except for like a bulletin board at one point, but I removed that. And they really bring so much more life to my setup. I'm surprised I didn't buy art sooner, you know? This is amazing. I guess some other stuff happening in my life behind major videos is more model stuff, which is fun. I've been working on a model of Spencer, which I've been probably posting about on Twitter a lot. And he's nearly done. I just need to letter and number him. Just want to figure out how to tackle that very precisely. I've also had some progress done on Rusty, which I've been posting about as well. And as evidence in the backgrounds of my progress fix, Rampage has been a slog. I've honestly been kind of struggling to find motivation to start designing his body shell, and also trying to figure out how to connect this new front bogey. But one day I'll redo them. And that's all model progress I can really share at the moment. I've been reading Absolute Wonder Woman lately. It's been really good, and I can't wait for Volume 2 to come out in February. I'm also going to start Absolute Batman next. After that, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So many new comics to read, it's amazing. Thank you all for sticking around to the end of this. I really appreciate that if you did. I just felt really burnt out, and I wanted to try something different. I didn't want to do the same model showcase type shit over and over again, you know? I want to have variety in my content, you know? I don't want to bore you guys to death with the same thing over and over. The next week will be a return to form, and then October will begin the Halloween season proper. Really looking forward to that, since Halloween's on a Friday this year. I'm kind of thinking if I should put the video for that week on Halloween itself, and have the Halloween special. I still need to figure out what to do for that. I also might branch out a lot more as well in my content as well. Again, thank you so much for sticking around to the end, and I will see you all same time next week.